He had everything: wealth, power, elegance, respect. His house was a palace, his clothes tailored, his life meticulously ordered. But one accident changed everything. In a single moment, the man who once commanded the world found himself trapped inside his own body, alive but unable to move, surrounded by luxury yet suffocating in silence. He needed help, someone to take care of him, to lift him, feed him, move him. And one day, a candidate arrived who didn't belong. No polished manners, no refined words, just raw energy, humor, and a complete lack of pity. He wasn't looking for the job. He just wanted someone to sign his papers so he could move on. But somehow something clicked. Against every expectation, the man hired him. From the very first day, it was chaos. The rules didn't matter. The patient became a person again, not a fragile body to be handled carefully, but a man to be teased, challenged, laughed with. There were arguments, insults, moments of disbelief, and laughter, the kind of laughter that shakes something loose inside you. Slowly, a friendship began to form. Unlikely, imperfect, but real. One man trapped in stillness, the other barely standing still at all. They had nothing in common. Not class, not culture, not experience. And yet somehow, they understood each other completely. He didn't treat him like a patient. He treated him like a man. He spoke the truth, unfiltered, sometimes cruel, but always honest. And for the first time in a long time, the man in the chair didn't feel invisible. In return, the quiet man showed the younger one a world he'd never known: art, music, beauty, the kind of life that doesn't shout but lingers softly in the soul. Through their time together, both began to heal parts of themselves they didn't even know were broken. For one, it was the rediscovery of joy, of music, of speed, of laughter that made breathing feel real again. For the other, it was dignity, the understanding that you can come from nothing and still have the power to change someone's life. They broke every rule of what society thought friendship should be. One was supposed to be the caretaker, the other the dependent. But the truth was far more profound. They took care of each other. There were struggles, of course, moments of frustration, of exhaustion, of fear. The world outside didn't always understand. People whispered, judged, doubted, but neither of them cared. Because when you've truly seen someone, when you've looked past the surface and into the soul, the noise of the world fades away. Through laughter and music, through mistakes and small miracles, they found what both had been missing: freedom. Not the kind that comes from walking or running, but the kind that comes from truly living. In the end, it wasn't about illness or poverty or privilege. It was about connection, about how two completely different lives can meet in the middle and create something extraordinary, something that neither could have found alone. And as their story unfolds, it leaves a truth that lingers long after the credits would fade: that friendship doesn't follow rules, that joy can survive even in pain, that life, no matter how limited, can still be limitless when shared. Because sometimes the people who seem the most different from us are the ones who remind us what it really means to be alive. Can you guess the movie?